YouTube, we are back at it. It has been a long time without a video. Last week was like super cold and super windy, so most of my runs were indoors. I mean, it was like -6, -10 with wind chill, and I'm not about that. I'm cool with braving the cold, but there's a certain cold level that I just don't go past. We got the hand warmers again. We have a 4-mile. I'm keeping it easy today because yesterday was strength training day and I am sore. So we have a 4-mile run today, and we are running first time on the YouTube channel, we're running in the New Balance 1080 V14 New York City Marathon edition. It says New York City Marathon there, has it on the tongue cap. So and I use this shoe a lot when I work, and I did a few runs in this. It is a super squishy shoe. You can see that the foam has definitely got some creases in there. Definitely has more walking and standing miles and running miles. For me and my height, my weight, it compresses very well. So I figured let's just bring it back for a run. I really want to take good care of my feet today. My big muscles are sore. My stability muscles can still hold me up. So if the shoe is very soft and it compresses, it'll work on your stability muscles. If it's a little bit more firmer, it'll work on your quads, your calves, and all that. So using different kind of muscles depending on what shoe you got, because your foot is kind of moving in a different way. So today we're going to work on using the stability muscles for this run, because the regular muscles are very, very burnt out. And I just got to the shoreline. I'm gonna see how cold it is, if I do need this jacket or not. Decked out in Tracksmith. I love Tracksmith clothing, man. For these colder weathers, they have these tights called Falla tights. Oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. This shoe is amazing. I just wish the laces were a little bit longer, but breathability is good. I got the New York City Marathon edition because I ran that marathon and I wanted the shoe to, remember it. So that's what we did. But this shoe is literally like a ginormous marshmallow. I do have the more V5. So let me know if you guys want me to run in that one. I have not run in that one. I've worn that one to work and for standing and for like some 30-40 minute walks in the neighborhood, but I have not worn it for a run. So let me know down below if you guys would like me to try that shoe out. I was debating it this morning, but I figured 1080, because I have a few strides at the end. I figured the 1080 would be a good shoe to get those strides in. All right, y'all, intro short. Let's get to the run. We are done, we are laced up. Catch y'all out there. What's up, runners? We're just over like 2.5 in, and I wanted to address a really good question from another runner that I got. He's a new runner, and thank you so much for everyone who comments on the videos, but I responded to his comment. He wanted to know like how long I've been running and when did I notice my pace going up and heart rate going down. And I've been running for 3 years, and for everyone to know, I started to notice my pace going up and heart rate going down. I never actually looked until really recently. I want to say like probably in September, October of this year, well, 2024, because that's when I really started paying more attention to my heart rate while running. So I want to say, looking back at all my stats and my coach always giving me feedback, my effort, my heart rate started to go down and the pace started to go up. I want to say right around the summer of 24. I think training through those heat waves were great. It really helped me. But it does take a very long time for cardiovascular health to get that healthy. You know, having my certification in PT and taking many PT courses, you can grow muscle in 2 weeks. You can see a change in your body with strength training in 2 to 3 weeks with eating right and everything. With running and cardiovascular health, it takes a long time. So the best advice I gave was keep your runs slow and easy effort. And don't rely on your watch. I say this all the time. The heart rate zone in the watch, inaccurate. Go with effort of your body. Running should be something we do because it's enjoyable, not because it's a punishment. So if you want to build cardiovascular health, even the indoor bike or bike rides, whether you're cycling outdoors or indoors, great way to keep the heart rate low and still moving. A brisk walk. If you guys know what rucking is, you can get a rucksack, put a 20-pound weight in there, and just walk. That's what I do on active recovery days. It's not always running. Sometimes I'll even replace a recovery run with a bike ride. So keep your effort low. In other words, keep your heart rate low and you'll see the change. But also start slow. You know, 30-minute runs, then increase that and increase that. No training plan should be cookie cutter. So you're gonna get your training plan from online, great. But wake up in the morning and ask yourself, how do I feel? Is it worth me doing this track workout? Good advice that I got from a YouTube video of a physical therapist said, think of your body, think of your training, like think of your health as an iceberg. If you have small waves, it's not gonna splash on the iceberg and make the iceberg bigger, right? So it's kind of like your base. If you have medium waves, that's gonna splash, hit the iceberg, and as the water trickles down, it'll freeze, grow in the iceberg size. And if you have two extreme waves, well then, what you're doing is you're crashing into the iceberg and you're taking a piece of the ice off. I don't remember who said it, but it was a great analogy, and I think about that all the time. Am I hitting my adaptation zone? Am I below it? Or am I abusing my adaptation zone? And that's how I gauge my running. But yes, cardiovascular health can take months, and bone health, bone density, and getting your body used to this abuse that you're putting on it can take weeks to months. So best tip with running, start slow, grab a friend, get on a phone call, and talk while you run. Best thing I did was start a YouTube channel because I could talk while I run, and I know the runs are easy for me. But we got 1 mile to go and some strides. I'll catch you on the car, recapping everything. All right, let's go. Finish strong, y'all. YouTube, what is going on, y'all? This felt so good. I did a run outdoors on Sunday. I did a short video because Sunday is usually my VO2 max day, and I don't film that day because I'm usually like in a closed kind of like course, like a track. It's a 1.5 mile loop, and a lot of people are out there, and I just don't like to film when there's a lot of people around because I don't want it to just be like, move out of the way, I'm filming, get out of the way. So Sundays I don't usually film unless I change it to like a recovery run. But today, 4 miles, 4 strides, New Balance 1080 V14, New York City Marathon Edition, shoes looking beautiful, just the way I like it. Creased up, getting a little dirty. Bottoms are looking good. Wear and tear is good. I think these shoes maybe have, minus the walking miles, just the running miles, they have about 10 miles of just running in them. So this is not a good wear and tear test, because I did wear these shoes out and about when I was walking in the Expo of New York City, when I was walking back and forth to work. So the wear and tear in this is a little bit more than what it would be just for 10 miles. But the Fresh Foam has changed throughout the years. I do have the V12s. I skipped the V13s. I got the V14s. And this Fresh Foam is so good. Again, for my height, which is about 5'7", and my weight, which is 147, 150, I can really compress this foam. I strike, a lot of questions I get is like, what's my strike? I strike mid to forefoot. But I don't really focus on it. There are some times where I do a little bit of heel striking, and you can see it in this shoe. It's gonna be hard to see in the video, but I did wear out some of the heel pads. So I do some heel striking, especially in these slower, easy recovery run days. I do a lot of heel striking. So yeah, otherwise, this shoe feels very, very close to the Mizuno Neo Zen. So I promised you guys a video between the Nova Blast 5 and the Neo Zen. And I'm also gonna promise you guys a video between the 1080 V14s and the Mizuno Neo Zen. So that's what the shoe feels like to me. I love this shoe. It's a really good, springy, responsive shoe. But yeah, y'all, keep the comments coming. In today's video, we really talked about that one comment because I responded to it. You know, sometimes with work obligations and personal obligations, it's sometimes hard. I want to respond to every comment, and I try to. Sometimes it just takes me a day or two because I want to think about the response that I do want to give. But I'm also want to put them in these videos because sometimes people don't read the comments, and I want everyone to know. And like I said, I want to build this community about running. So yeah, keep the comments coming, keep the subscribers coming. It always makes me so happy when I see the subscribers go up. I'm just trying to spread the community of running to everyone. I feel like everyone can do it, and it's, you know, physically abilities, mostly everyone can do it, but it is an amazing thing. And whether it's running, walking, riding your bike, swimming, an endurance sport is a great thing. So y'all, that is it. But to swing it back to the shoes for 2 seconds, if you really want a good daily trainer, that's the shoe to get. If you're more on the side of a bigger, taller runner, maybe not the shoe to get. I would still stick with, if you're like a taller, bigger runner, I would stick with the Nova Blast 5. It's got a little bit more firmness than the 1080s, but if you really want a squishy shoe, the 1080 is perfect. If you really want a good walking and standing shoe, the 1080 is another great shoe. Whether you get the V13s or the V14s, I know the Fresh One was the same one. The V12s were a bit more firmer. The V12s feel like the Nova Blast 5s now, and these ones just feel like a whole different shoe. So I'm gonna explain this more in another video. Maybe I'll do a comparison with all three shoes just to knock out one video. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on that on my day off. But yeah, y'all, that is it. Thank you for tuning in, putting that work in, getting it done on this cold, chilly day, and catch you on the next run. Peace out.